Hi there, sign of Leo. This is Kim, here to give you all messages. Let's be snoopy and see what to expect the next 3 days, what kind of energies to expect. Let's do a Celtic cross for the Leos here. Okay, opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, our beautiful angels. And these messages are always for your Most High. If you're interested in a private reading, they are provided as a private link to a video. And that information is in the description box below. All right. Leos. Nice. What's that noise? Whoa. Shit. Luck be Leo. Luck be Leo tonight. Uh-oh. What's going on there? What's that? Oh, goodness. I mean, I'm kind of laughing because you have an excellent reading. I don't know if you can you see all these beautiful, beautiful cards? 9 of Pentacle issue. Come on. And to top it off, the 10 of Wands is in the challenge. Like, I don't think it's a challenge. I think they're saying that you've literally stepped in through a portal here, something that opened up in the recent past with this Ace of Pentacles. And you're getting something with not as much effort as maybe in the past, or when something you put so much effort that it leads to burnout. Like, that's not this. That's not this. This is something effortlessly coming, and you just pausing for a moment, allowing yourself. I think you do. You probably allow yourself to be really still in this energy. It's very grounded. I just feel like you're very sure of yourself here. It does, in the tarot, represents like a windfall of money, a big amount, a lump sum. So in that respect, sometimes this is inheritance for some people. Sometimes it is a win, like a lottery or a game win, or just a really big lucky break. But at least you're 10 of Pentacles. That's why I'm like, everything's going great. And then there's this connection here. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's something that you feel like you're just in and don't want to be in. Like, I'm getting the feeling like the focus is, yes, on family and togetherness and security and safety and definitely wealth. Okay, that's a big focus here, I can see, for Leos. But so is your independence, so is your self-reliance. And typically there can be some interference here with see this energy, it's mind interference, it's things that interfere with your thinking, making you feel most of the time trapped. That energy feels trapped. It really gives like how could I say this? Like if the devil energy was toned down to be just simply mental or psyche, then I could say that it's that. Okay, it's that energy of some sort of fear is really, it's affecting a relationship or our relationships, even the ones moving forward. This is still something about it's just popping up. There's something about past stuff. So having another 9 right here in the heart of the matter with the Hermit. Yeah, I mean, you're on your journey. You're doing your thing. You're investing the cup to yourself here when you're on this Hermit journey. it's a real know thyself route. It's just yours. Only you really understand it. So only you can find your light inside. And that is usually the quest of the hermit is, you know, I'm going to try to know myself enough to know what lights me up. What makes me, I don't know, feel good in life. Like that I'm here on my journey, and that's what it is, and I'm doing the best I can from my heart space. Feels alone and isolated. I feel alone and isolated here. Hermit in the heart. So Leo, you rule over the heart. Anything that comes into the heart space in your Celtic cross, I take to my heart. I'm Leo too. I take it to heart too. I think it's a big deal. So there is something that feels very lonely or isolating, but I don't know, you have a goal in mind. 10 of Pentacles on the bottom too. You have a goal in mind. And the hermit is no stranger to sacrifice, is no stranger to mountains being in the way, having to cook your own food. Right? They're saying, look at the side that has the moss, Leo. Look towards your north node. Have the hermit go in that journey. Okay, so this is about the journey of your heart and where they're telling you or guiding you as a Leo to be led. And moss grows on the north side of trees. So find the moss. Okay, tell me more about their heart, because this is a big spot. Another 9. 999. 9999. Okay, so that is an angel number in itself about you realizing you have this culmination of experiences and wisdom up to this point that you can all apply to something kind of new, but it's uniquely yours. Could be about your purpose, you know. I mean, we're finding out what lights us, and one person's purpose from their higher self might look completely different than another's. So all I know is that this road that you're on right now, or this feeling, this exploration, like you're the hermit exploring the cave, and the cave being like your heart, you're not worried. You're not worried about the things that it doesn't make sense to be worried about. It will only clog up the energy channels. It will only get in the way or interfere with a vision of mine. So I'm not going to worry. Yeah, I really feel like you're letting your heart guide you, for sure. I mean, you have the King of Cups in the environment. This can be an influence to you, to your own energy, to being in a place of feeling very calm, very relaxed, even keeled, emotionally, like this person's got it put together, but they're taking action from their heart space. But what's interesting about this, Leo, is that the King of Cups here is in the environment energy, and you have a Page of Swords that's in your destiny, which might be a person that has been observing or watching you, or has their eye on you, curious about you, wanting to get more information. Tell me more about this King of Cups. It's a generous person. I feel like this is a generous person who kind of wants to work with you. I wonder if they already are in some way, or if they're, I don't know, because this is a person like being very generous, giving gifts, helping one another. 6 of Pentacles, I help you, you help me. It's also charitable, like a benefactor, somebody that just really wants to help. How are you feeling? Like the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, so I would say like there's a plan, right? There's not a building yet, but there's a plan. That's what I would say. So you have a plan. You have a plan. I don't know if you could call it the Seven of Pentacles, like, okay, this strategy has been working out and I'm having patience yet. I don't know if you could call it that, but there's a plan. Tell me more about Three of Pentacles, and maybe you're learning more about this plan. The Empress. Wow, you know what you deserve. You know what you deserve. Another 3, so that's 33, right? Yeah. You know what you deserve. You know that you're abundant by nature, the Empress, over all of the queens. So think about all the things that the queens are good at receiving. Surrender, receiving all of that goodness, like love, inspiration, passion, mental clarity, insight, financial abundance, abundance in all forms. And this is what you're creating, and you have a plan for this creation. And I'm going to say it leads you away from some people. Three of Cups is in the reverse, because quite frankly, there's some people that they may be tied to this Six of Cups energy, feeling like you have to kind of move away or get out of their radar, from under their radar. 10 of Pentacles is what you're creating with the Empress, and that's your wealth, that's your stability, like you could be like this grandpa archetype, you know, where it's like you're the one that people could come to for anything. 10 of Pentacles. I'm definitely focused on a solution here. I see your money getting really good here, Leo. And maybe that's because something is picking up now, or is going to start picking up for you. I hope so. With the Knight of Swords, that means change is swift, and it's connecting this independent, I'm focused on my money and my efforts, and it's not worrying and focused on a solution. So that's the change, and that's good change. Tell me about Four of Swords. Oh gosh, just another card that means change. And another King of Cups. Two of Pentacles. Change. Rest now, because something's going to be picking up. Two King of Cups. Your Nine of Cups. Just split it at that. You have some change, and you have things coming in, and when they come in, you're going to be juggling a lot and needing to stay present. You have to be here, ready for yourself, mentally sharp, physically sharp. So get your rest. Recover if you need to. There could be a new person, a new connection coming in. I have the Three of Swords. It's in the reverse on the bottom. 1313 was on the timer. That's the Death card energy. Very big Scorpio thing. I'm not sure if you know a Scorpio, but that energy is really strong. Maybe in somebody's chart. So what to do about this outcome here, where could have the tendency to overly think or worry about some kind of relationship. Have the Star. I mean, maybe it's something that you're focused on having, like, okay, if this doesn't mean, this can mean something that you have been obsessively thinking about, because you are committed to a certain idea, to a certain person, to a connection. Hangman in the reverse. If there's been like a stalling for whatever the Star represents to you, that's usually like a dream coming true, right? It requires your focus, though, with the Queen of Swords, your focus and your determination, which, by the way, this full moon coming up will be really great for pushing through, being determined to push through whatever, like, last few steps you have. So full moon manifestation, the 29th, I think I'm going to do a meditation for it. So I'll do a selective collective before on that moon. So that's perfect to set out the intention of what else do you need to release so that you can let in all of this good stuff. Oh, because it's time. Here I'm getting that it's time to rebuild something here, Leo. And maybe a tower was even overted, you know. Now it's time to, like, maybe something drastic happened and now it's time to completely rebuild. Three of Pentacles, and the Magician. So the solution is about how can I lay down my plans, working with other people. Also, we all need assistance, right? Helping one another to have a common goal manifest, right? And this is good harmony, collaboration. It's a strategy. This can be about community too. I'm just getting that also. Rebuilding community, strengthening community. Strengthening your resolve and determination, like to push forward, you know, because again, the ups and downs. And sometimes we can stay in the down too long until we just make our mind up. We're going to turn it all around. I feel like that's the Tower there in the reverse too. I'm going to turn it all around, they're saying. I'm going to turn it all around. Okay, let's get some from the Oracle. Tell me about Three of Pentacles, please. You literally got the card. Do I say literally a lot? I might. I might. You really got the card that is like the Three of Pentacle type of energy. It's we have a Virgo and a 3, but it's strategy, planning, checkmate, grand design, thinking ahead. This is like exactly what I was thinking, the plan. My goodness, I don't need to go any further. I'm just going to do an angel number. Your strategy is going to work out. Your chess game is on par with the top tier. So don't worry. Oh, don't worry about that. Another 3. Jack and Diane. I didn't even see that flip out. Jack and Diane, broken heart, heartbreak, interference, let down, hope. See, yeah. And well, that's the energy that you can't stay in. You know that that's something that everybody's going to feel from time to time. But yeah, this is something here is changing with this Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords. And the plan, you know, the seize the day. I have a move I'm going to make. Something like that. And the Star card energy. Another Aquarius reference. 17. Okay, I am independent. So Star card energy. The quality of work that you produce when you're going at it alone is almost unbelievable. You are as independent as you are ambitious, capable of performing every step of the way with efficiency, focus, and skill. I am independent. And 666, a wake-up call for you to re-examine your current situation, changing the direction of your thoughts so that you can raise your vibration to a more positive frequency. I am centered. I see that as really good, especially for love, harmony, and relationships, which is what the outcome is about here. So, looks good. Yeah, it looks good. Sending you love. Bye.